피곤해.
Every morning when I do my makeup, I say this all the time. It made me wonder,
Am I the only one who keeps wearing makeup despite how tiring it feels?
by learning about the concept of culture capital and habitus, I was finally able to understand the deeper reason behind this. Hello everyone, I am Taeyeon Yu. Today I want to share what I learned from this course, focusing on the culture capital and habitus, the concept introduced by Pierre Bourdieu. This idea has profoundly reshaped how I understand society and my place within it, particularly in the context of South Korea. 3 types of capital, the building blocks of social position. According to Pierre Bourdieu, there are 3 primary forms of capital that determine our position in society: economic capital, social capital, and cultural capital. First, economic capital reflects to wealth and material assets. Second, social capital encompasses network and relationship. Third, cultural capital includes knowledge, taste, behavior, and the cultural value of possessions. Cultural capital be further divided into 3 types again. The first type, embodied culture capital, refers to internalized characteristics such as language, knowledge, taste, and mannerism. Second, objectified cultural capital includes material projections like books, artwork, or technology. Lastly, institutionalized cultural capital involve formal recognition such as degrees and certifications. Habitus, how culture shapes us. Bourdieu also introduced the concept of habitus, which refers to unwritten rules, codes, and expectations that shape our behavior. By the way, I looked it up and found that habitus is a word that comes from French word habitus. In South Korea, for example, the way people dress, speak, and even behave in specific social settings reflects the influence of habitus. What fascinates me about habitus is how it operates self-consciously. For instance, why do people dress differently for a casual meeting compared to a formal one? Why do specific accents or dialects carry different levels of social prestiges? Bourdieu explained that this behavior are not just random choices. They're deeply tied to our social cultural backgrounds and the habitus we inherit. For example, the way my friend tries not to use dialect to hide his hometown is also due to the bad experience of using it. Personal reflection, culture capital in my daily life. Now, I like to talk about my understanding that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Do you guys remember that I think doing makeup all the time is really exhausting? One of the most thought-provoking moments in this course was when I applied culture capital to my own life. I wear makeup not only because of personal choice, but because it influenced how others viewed me in social settings, shaping my interactions and how I am treated. This aligns with the idea of embodied cultural capital. This led me to think, first, am I truly making these choices for myself? Or am I unconsciously conforming to societal norms that values outward appearance? Second, can I redefine this practice in a way that aligns more authentically with my identity? Instead of completely rejecting societal norms, the goal is to think carefully about them, deciding which one to question and which one to follow in a way that feels more true to who I am. Through discussion in this course, I've come to see that culture capital isn't inherently negative. Moderate levels of cultural capital can help us adapt to social environments. However, excessive reliance on societal standards can lead to alienation, as seen in the concept of Hell Joseon, like we mentioned in the course. Joseon is where people feel trapped between social expectation and personal goal in South Korea. And to avoid this, the key is to find a balance through a lifelong task. Culture capital and social mobility in South Korea. Another insight I gained is how culture capital differs across contexts. In Korea, traits like fair skin or luxury brands often hold high culture capital, reinforcing societal hierarchy. This made me raise a question: why do this preference persist? Historical, the upper class shaped the status, and economically, they maintain influence through media and education. Understanding this made me reflect on my way we can challenge such norms to value diverse form of culture capital. So it is really important to me. Conclusion: redefining my standard. In conclusion, this course has been more than just an academic experience. It's been a journey of self-reflection. By examining cultural capital and habitus, I've started questioning not only societal standard but also the motivation behind my own actions. This course has taught me that understanding culture isn't about memorizing theories. It's about recognizing how deeply this idea shape our life and questioning what we take for granted. For me, it's been about finding the balance between adapting to societal norms and staying true to my values. This journey isn't over. It's a lifelong progress, as I mentioned before, but I'm really grateful to have taken the first step from this course. Thank you.